Kampala, Uganda is a fast-growing metropolis with 1.5 million inhabitants, and where you choose to live will have a huge impact on your experience. The city has everything from modern business districts to quiet residential neighborhoods where the rich like to escape from the hustle and bustle. In this video, we will rank Kampala's top 5 neighborhoods, saving the best for last. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more of the most informative African travel content on YouTube. Number 5. Bugolobi. Located just outside the central business district, Bugolobi is one of Kampala's elite neighborhoods, known for its shopping, club scene, and high-density real estate. Despite being located in the middle of Kampala, Bugolobi is mainly residential, with a few commercial areas, such as the neighborhood market seen here, and the Village Mall, where you can find your favorite Western brands like Woolworths, Carrefour, and KFC. Okay, we're here at KFC in Uganda.
So we are having a break. We're just going to take some chicken. And they say in the States this is for the guys who are broke. But now in Uganda it's for the rich.
But the nighttime is when Bugolobi comes alive. The neighborhood is known for its entertainment strip called Bandali Rise, which has some of the most expensive clubs in the city. But when you party here, make sure to dress up, because the bouncers are not afraid to turn you away. Land and property prices in Bugolobi are extraordinarily high, with small plots costing almost $400,000. The neighborhood also features many high-density apartments, which typically rent for $500 to $1,000 per month. The most famous complex is called the Bugolobi Flats, constructed by the Israelis in the 1960s and 1970s. Historically, this was considered one of the most highbrow places to live in Kampala, and it still has that VIP reputation. But if you think these units look like American project buildings, you aren't alone. They are even more run down on the inside, with cracking paint, overgrown pavement, and an overall lack of maintenance. So while Bugolobi is an ideal neighborhood for wealthy young people who want to be close to both partying and business, it ranks in 5th place for me because the overall finish and infrastructure of the neighborhood simply doesn't match its luxurious reputation. This is a problem you'll find all over Africa, where supposedly VIP areas look surprisingly run down. Number 4. Muyenga Muyonyo. In the number 4 spot, we have a tie between Muyenga and Muyonyo. Both located near Lake Victoria, these highbrow neighborhoods are ideal for people who value peace and tranquility near the water. Muyonyo is probably the most impressive, with spectacular views from the hill onto the lake and villas below. Here you can find some of Kampala's best hotels and resorts, such as the Speak Resort, which starts at around $150 per night. Other properties can exceed $300 per night. And when it comes to entertainment, look no further than the lake. Locals enjoy a place called Mulungu Fish Market, which, as its name suggests, is a fish market. But it also has an assortment of bars and restaurants where you can devour the day's catch with music and drinks. place really comes alive at night. But like Bugolobi, land in Muyonyo is absurdly expensive. And how much would it cost to buy land here?
Well, land in Muyonyo could go for as much as 500 to 600,000 dollars.
You heard that correctly. 500 to 600,000 US dollars. Muyenga is the slightly more affordable option, located closer to the city center, and unlike Muyonyo, which is almost entirely residential, Muyenga has some commercial areas, such as the Italian market, which is a pretty nice strip mall where you can find your favorite American snacks like Skittles and Dr. Pepper. The area also has many high-quality shops and restaurants.
So, Muyenga is one of those places in Kampala that is premium. We call it a premium place, or a place where you only see rich people. This is where rich people stay, rich people have their lives and work. So it usually harbors like rich government officials, rich businessmen, and whites. Most of the people travel into the company probably to stay, or short stays, long stays, and even people who work in embassies. You'll always find them in this kind of area. So you don't expect poor or middle class people. It's only for the rich.
And how much would it cost to buy land in an area like this?
Yeah, in an area like Muyenga, a plot of land would go for around $350,000 to $400,000, and that's just a small plot of land because the place itself gives the land value because it's for rich people. So you expect to be rich to come and live here, because even the kind of housing in this area, you're not going to come and put up something that's not so good. You have to put up a very rich, big building that represents the wealth.
While Muyenga and Muyonyo are ideal for older wealthy people who value their peace and quiet, they rank in fourth place for me because of the crazy land prices and their relative distance from the city center. And while these neighborhoods are much more polished than Bugolobi, the overall quality of the roads and sidewalks still doesn't seem to match their VIP reputation. Number 3, Kololo. In the number 3 spot we have Kololo, another VIP neighborhood that is the closest to the city center. Out of all the neighborhoods listed, Kololo is the first one that has the infrastructure quality to match its status. The roads are paved and pothole-free, while the sidewalks are solid and well-made. The neighborhood is known for its bustling commercial center, which features Acacia Mall and many of Uganda's best hotels and restaurants. Like Bugolobi, it is also a center for high-end nightlife. My favorite club is a place called H2O. Every week they hold an event called African Monday, which is always packed and usually features live performances from the country's hottest artists. During the day, visitors can enjoy golf at the Kampala golf course, which is located in the middle of the neighborhood. And when it comes to quality of life, Kololo is the best that Uganda has to offer. You get an excellent location near the city center, along with plenty of entertainment options for both the day and the night. And unlike the previous neighborhoods, it lives up to its reputation in terms of infrastructure. With that said, Kololo still ranks number 3 for me because of the price for both hotels and property. If you want to buy land here, expect to pay no less than $1 million, with many properties selling for $3 million and above. Number 2, downtown Kampala. You might disagree, but if I wanted to live in a quiet residential suburb, I would stay in the US. When I travel, I prefer to be in the middle of the action, and that's why downtown Kampala ranks in the number 2 spot. Out of all Uganda's neighborhoods, the city center is the most developed, with wide modern boulevards, shopping plazas, and malls as far as the eye can see. In some areas, such as Kampala Road, it is so well laid out that it looks like you're in a developed country. Housing options are extremely affordable and high quality for the price. Take a look at what you can get for just $900 per month. But like a small room that I can rent for 30 days. The best thing about downtown is that everything is within walking distance. And if you decide to live in one of the many plazas, as I did, you don't even have to leave your building for services as diverse as getting your clothes tailored or ordering a professional photograph. You also have access to the best transportation networks Uganda has to offer. Downtown is where you find the minibuses that take you to other parts of Kampala for extraordinarily low prices. You can also easily travel to other cities in the country. But while the city center is my second favorite place to live in Kampala, that doesn't mean it's perfect. Noise pollution is a big problem because the city allows people to yell and play music with super loud speakers deep into the night, and that gets really old really fast. Finally, in the number 1 spot we have Kabalagala. For local Ugandans, this might be a bit of a surprise because it is considered one of Kampala's ghetto neighborhoods. But for me, it is ideal because it combines the hustle and bustle of downtown with the low prices and chill vibe of the suburbs. Kabalagala is also located in a good location between the city center, Bugolobi, and Kololo. And as with downtown, you can find everything you need here within walking distance. The area also gives you a deep dive into Uganda's lower income culture. As one of Kampala's most diverse neighborhoods, Kabalagala is home to people from all corners of Uganda and even other parts of Africa. In the morning, you can enjoy Rolex, one of Uganda's national dishes, made from eggs and chapati bread. And when it is time to relax, the people like to chew a special leaf called mira in the Nubian language, typically known as cat in the US. At night, locals drink an alcoholic brew called malwa, made from fermented grains and shared communally through a long wooden straw. But while the cultural experiences are nice, my favorite aspect of Kabalagala is the cost of living. You can get a decent accommodation in a high-rise apartment for around $600 per month. And that comes with everything you would need like furnishing, electricity, and TV. Unlike the other Kampala neighborhoods I mentioned, land prices in Kabalagala are reasonable, with a decent-sized plot going for around 60,000 United States dollars. This makes the area ideal for businessmen and people who want to invest in the country. I hope this video helps you decide where to live in Uganda. And if you want more content about living and traveling in Africa, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.